Welcome back to another episode of Chasing Payments and Paychecks. It's your girl, Amber Renee. It's been a minute, y'all. We heard you missed us, so we decided to tap back in and bring you a little holiday cheer and let you know what we've been up to. But first
Yeah.
things first, huge shout out to all of our listeners who had Chasing Payments and Paychecks in their Spotify Wrapped for
Yeah.
Let's
2025.
go.
What a blessing to be in your top podcast list. We appreciate all the love. Fellas,
Yes.
what's up? How we doing?
I'm hurting, y'all. if
Hurting.
it,
You gonna tell the people what
What's
happened?
wrong?
if only y'all could see me right now. I got a knee compression sleeve on. I got some ice on my ankle, a band-aid on my left knee. Like
Just
I'm
just beat up.
miserable. But we gonna make it do what it do. I was running today at work and someone did let me know that a hoe was coming. I fell and
It be
that's the end of the story. We ain't gonna
it
add
be
to
your
it
own
because I don't
people.
want y'all, to feel for my misery. But we going through it. But honestly, at the end of the day, I'm blessed. I'm thankful, and it's been overall a really great year.
It's all that holiday Grinchness that you've been doing. I'm just gonna
Wow.
have to put
I
it out there like that.
can't.
He literally has a gift right next to him from me.
It be
Wow.
look, it be your own people.
I
It's
I
unappreciative.
worked hard for that. You feel me? I
Nah.
earned that.
No.
It's just how it is, man.
Okay.
But we glad you feeling good, my guy.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it, y'all. It's your girl Amber Renee, and y'all know I'm gonna keep it real all day.
Ho ho ho! It's your boy Byron, me holding it down for the 2000s, man. Shout out to my mama and them Christmas pork chop that's getting cooked up right now.
And it's your boy Jeron. No tagline, just Jeron.
I know that's right.
You remember
So,
that one time I had to do it for him and it sounded way better?
Oh my gosh, this guy.
He wasn't there. You remember that time? Everybody was like, "Man, Byron just really did that."
Nah.
Okay.
I don't
Nah.
know who said that, but I'm
No
gonna say
one.
nobody. Let's get into this roundtable discussion on what we've been up to since we've been on break. It's been a long while. We've been putting in miles and we've been working hard and all the things. So Byron, we kick us off. What you been up to since we last met, man?
Man, I've been locked in. Really,
All right.
really been locked in. Chevron Marathon is coming up. Really just been thriving in the workplace. Been putting a lot of energy and focus in that. For those of you who attended and ran the BMW Marathon, me and my squad, we played a big role in organizing and operating that entire event, and also managed my first event
Talk
in
your mess.
October,
I know that's
coaching
right.
the course. So
Talk your mess.
Let's
and
get
just-
a hand clap.
you feel me? Just focusing my energy on that, but not also remembering that I do have a marathon to run, and the work that I've been doing been paying off, and so I've been doing that. A lot of changes in my life, both professionally, community wise, just in general, a lot of changes. But I haven't been happy. I've been the happiest I've been in a long
Love
time.
that
You can
for
see
you.
it in my face. You can see it in my hot bod.
Oh
And
gosh.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
On the up and up.
All right.
We
Well,
love
I
that
love
for you,
that.
brother.
I love that for
Appreciate it.
you. That's what's up. Okay, Jeron, what you been up to?
Honestly, just staying the busy bee that I am. I've been working. I've been trying to stay running. I've been busy, supporting, loving on family and friends. But with the running aspect, I just ran another half marathon last
Hey.
weekend.
Man, you
and
killed it too.
I
Killed it.
appreciate you, y'all.
Killed it.
I wouldn't say that I have been like attempting to run a sub 2 hour half marathon, but I knocked it out the park.
You actually
You know?
superseded it.
Yeah,
right? It was a
and
152, right?
Yes, not
See how I
just a
remember
1
that?
hour 59 minute. It was a 1 hour 52
You
minutes.
heard me.
He a
I
wild
saw that.
man, y'all. He a wild man.
We was in that thing,
Yeah, you've officially gone into the status of a big dog. You
and
know what
I
I'm
ain't got nothing else to prove on
I
the
know
half
that's
marathon.
right. You done
I'm
did it.
no longer what I said, a German Shepherd or something. I don't know what I was, but I'm a Doberman now.
I
Yeah.
can't. I can't.
What about you, Miss
Yeah.
Amber Rodney?
I know what
it's
she been doing.
PR season. It's been PR season for all of us. Sub twos and PR in my mile in my 5K.
Okay.
I ran my fourth half marathon, and your girl released her album.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm a whole streaming artist. Clock
You gonna put the
Clock
handles
it,
out there?
clock it. My album entitled Deep Dive can be found on all streaming services, y'all. So if you
I enjoyed
have
it.
not already, make sure you download it. Follow me on IG and TikTok and see what I'm up to. But yeah, it's been a beautiful Several weeks. Been busy. Got the marathon coming up. So yeah, it's been a nice break, and a lot of life changes. So
Mm.
here we are.
Can we all get a hand clap for ourselves?
Yes.
I don't know if I got a hand clap, but
Oh,
I
We
got a
gon'
yeah,
snap.
we
cue
got
the
mics
claps
in my hand. Yeah,
and the snaps.
yeah, I hear the snaps.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Jeron, catch us up. I know it's been a long while, but what's been going on since we last met, man?
So, not necessarily what's been going on, but something currently going on. So, we're at the back end of this of December, back end of the year, and it's a question that we've always had, maybe amongst ourselves or just about other people. But when it comes to Christmas, since we're on the back end, when does the Christmas tree need to be taken down?
Oh,
And I need a date, like not just around this. Give me a date.
I already know where this conversation is about to go.
down.
Because I mean you've already put it up, so that's a question for the past.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know now, since Christmas is on the horizon, when are you taking your Christmas tree down, or when should you take it down? No later than.
So, because it's my birthday season. Shout out to the Capricorns.
Mhm.
We have entered the chat.
I'm not a
Okay.
Capricorn, but I am January.
We have entered the chat. Sorry, Sag, your season's over. I take mine down on my birthday. By my birthday, it's mid-January.
Too late.
But see, I put mine up late this year. Like mine's only been up 2 weeks. So
Okay.
I didn't put it. I'm not one of those. It has to go up before Thanksgiving. I don't do that. But it did go up a little late this year. But it definitely comes down by my birthday. It's a new transition. I'm into a different season. So
I feel like that's a little late. However, I will say at least it's not until February.
no.
But before I continue to judge you, I want to get over to my boy Byron B.
What? See, let's start with
See, he finna.
Do you have a Christmas
what
tree? up?
Christmas tree?
Yeah,
See, I
exactly.
knew
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
number
I
one.
knew it.
What Christmas tree? That's number one. Don't know Christmas tree go up in my crib. I got a broom. I be sweeping this
She
shit.
called me the Grinch.
You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even a
I'm-
small
it's
tree?
great. Nah, man, we don't need all that. You feel me? But if I did have a Christmas tree, it would go up the week of and come down December 26th.
See, I love that honestly,
You feel
but
me?
I don't have the energy for it. That's way too much to do. It
My-
takes about a week alone just to
My
fluff
tree
the
ain't
dang
that-
tree.
See, my tree ain't gonna be as extravagant as that. My tree is gonna
And
be very
my tree
basic.
is, we.
I don't need a star. I don't need no ornaments. All I need is the branches.
He is
and a
the
few
star.
and a few of those. I throw myself on top of that.
Don't say
I
that
throw
too
myself on
loud.
top of the tree and be the star.
That's a mess. Okay, what about you, Jeron? When does it come down?
Mine's coming down January 2nd. The first, I gotta recover. Good times from last night, but by the second, it gotta get down.
Really?
Heck yeah, you run on my electricity bill.
Ain't no tree going up in the Brown household. Clock it. What a clock said.
Okay.
You ain't getting none.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. 'Tis the season, y'all. To do whatever you wish.
So let us know in the
However you
comments. Let us know in the comments when y'all are taking y'all's trees down.
Some people leave them trees up all year long.
Oh, I know some people
And they change out the colors of the ornaments and stuff for the
throughout the year.
for the seasons. Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be the people that put up their trees. I walk my dogs in the morning time, and it'd be the people. I ain't even had a lick of turkey, no dressing, no nothing. Christmas tree just up in their windows, and I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, bruh, can I get some dressing first before we put up these Christmas trees? They up, ready to go, and I'm just looking in their house like y'all really
Not
diabolical
you
people.
in the neighbor's business.
They got their windows open.
Okay.
What you want me to do?
Look at it.
You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely for those of you who put their trees up before Thanksgiving.
That's
y'all
your
really-
business.
Y'all need to see something. Y'all need to see somebody.
I can't.
Real talk.
Real talk, huh?
Anything left on that, Jeron?
No, I mean we could, get a little bit more into it, but I think we done, solved it. It needs to be taken down soon and early with a quickness. No.
Just don't put a tree up. How about that?
Okay.
I
With
gotta
that
get
being
my-
said,
That being said, they trying to rush me to my next segment because they done said it like twice now. Anyways, with that being said, man, we're gonna talk a little bit about some things. I think this one is pretty relevant because I think this is one of the topics that don't get talked about a lot. We see it, we feel it, but it never comes out, and I think it needs to be put to the table a little bit. Um, I want to talk about the difference of what do you think? What do you think? So many of us confuse silence with peace. Like, why do you think? Like, why do we confuse silence with peace a lot of the times? And what does it actually cost for us when we do it? So, for instance, when there's a situation that has happened and the people that has done something, they feel like that the people that has been wrong shouldn't say anything just to keep the peace of whatever has been done, if that makes sense. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm running a business and I've for instance, I've done something wrong financially within the business, and I've not said anything to the group itself, but all I've done is try to pretty much, how can I explain it? Like, mitigate fallout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the people that have been done wrong, some want to be silent about it because they like, I'm gonna wash my hands with it. I'm really done with it. But some people are just like, nah, I'm really about to turn this
Yeah.
thing up.
Air this
Blow
thing
the
You feel me?
out.
spot up.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, do you think it's better to stay silent about something that is wrong, or just be like, you know what, I'm about to air this thing out because I don't think it's right?
Hmm.
And do you think it's right to stay silent or air this thing out in the long run?
Whew. Um, that's tricky. I think it's depending on. I think it's situational
That
question
part.
mark, and depending upon what says situation is. I'm of the belief that you know if you feel a way, speak on it. Um, like this notion of silencing people is just odd to me, or feeling like you have to be silenced to keep the peace or whatever. But I think in certain situations, maybe it's best, to just wash your hands and let it be. I think not doing that though creates a level of fake security
Mm,
for the ones that aren't privy to what's going
mm,
on. You know,
mm.
I think it's always best to be transparent because that allows people to make better decisions when you have the information. So it's kind of like you know dating. Like you meet these people and they get when you say that we meet their representative, it's they're putting on, they're telling you what they want you to know, and so you make decisions based on what you know. If they were honest, you could have made a decision based on that.
Whew.
But because you only got what they told you, well, you might have moved a whole different way, right? So because they were silent, it benefited them, but it didn't benefit you. And once you were found out the truth, well, now you got to figure out how you're going to move. So I think either way, it creates an issue. From a business perspective, like I get it to an extent, but just trying to build community and relationships, like truth always wins,
Mm.
right? Because you want to know if people rocking with you either way. And if you done falsified or left things out of the story, well, now we got a problem. Um, so yeah, I don't think it's best. I think you need to say what's on your heart and let people do with it what they will.
You was preaching with that one. Because I felt every word,
Yeah.
every syllable, every consonant. I felt every piece of that.
Yeah.
And for myself, I'm in agreement, but I feel as though both are very valid, because we're all completely different individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us are a little bit more extroverted, some of us are a little bit more introverted, or just, want to get to the root of the problem. And so at the end of the day, it's however you feel. But I will also say that it really doesn't matter because you're going to be wrong in that other person's eyes, no matter what you do, or in anyone's eyes. Oh, you were silent. Oh, you didn't care enough. Oh, it wasn't that important to you.
Right.
Oh, But then when you speak on the situation, oh, you're aggressive. Oh, you're in that person's face like you're doing too much. So really, it doesn't matter what you do, because from everyone else's point of view, you're going to be wrong. So however you feel in that moment is how you should move.
Yeah.
But me personally, I'm going to tell you how I feel, because I want you to know from me, from the source, what I feel about the situation. You ain't got to ask someone else, or you ain't going to hear from someone else how I feel about it, because I'm going to come to you directly and let you know I'm not feeling this. I'm not vibing with it. But it's crazy how you mentioned that if you don't know the ins and outs, then you don't know how to come about a
Yeah, you don't
situation.
know how to move.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's been situations, or a situation, where I wasn't given all the information, and I actually felt some way about it, because when the information was brought to me at first, I didn't have anything to say because I wasn't aware.
Yeah.
And then I found about it after the fact, and now it's like, okay, you're moving a little grimy because you withheld this information on purpose for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
So
definitely feel slighted because you're
yeah,
like, well, if I'd known everything, then I wouldn't have been rocking with this.
exactly.
So you purposely withheld.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm with either however that individual person feels, but best believe I'm gonna tell you how it is.
Cool, man. I brought this up because I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been the person that has withheld information and not allowed people to make a decision that's best for them. And I've also been on the other end of the spectrum where I haven't been given all the information. And when it's brought down upon you, it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on? And I'll say this, I don't think staying silent is peaceful. I really don't think that. I think staying silent will not have, like, it will not give you peace of mind for yourself. So if I had to look at both of them and I had to say which one works better for me, because like you said, no matter what you do, people have already placed what they're going to believe about the situation, and they're just going to believe what they believe. So what works better for me? Not staying silent. And if that creates chaos, it creates chaos in a sense, because now, like you said, people are going to look at you, are you too aggressive? Are you doing too much? But I think at the end of the day, when you don't have people in your business, your organizations, your relationship, if you don't have people like that, that's going to not only hold themselves accountable, but hold you accountable for any grimy,
Mm-hmm.
for any lack of communication, you're already failing as a business, as an organization, as a husband, as a wife. All of those things come back to that simple fact: communicating effectively. I told my team at work, I said, the biggest thing for us to do is, if we're on defense, and if I have a defensive lineman, and if I'm a linebacker, and I have a defensive back, and I know that, and I give the play, and my job is to communicate effectively, you need to line up here based off what the offense is giving me. Hey, DBs, y'all need to push back a little bit. No, y'all need to come in and y'all need to press a little bit based off what the offense is showing me. If I don't do that, it puts us in a situation where we're at a deficit.
True.
And now we're already behind the 8 ball, and the offense is about to throw one over the board of us. Why? Because I have communicated effectively. I'm out here making sure that I am not being peaceful about any situation, especially if somebody makes a mistake. I'm going to call you out about it.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to do it in a way that's going to motivate you and not belittle you, because I've seen it done multiple times to myself as an athlete. I think that's being an athlete also plays a big part in that. But I think the people that decides to stay silent in a situation, you're really causing more harm to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
because it's now causing resentment inside of you, because it's building up instead of just saying what you want to say, because at the end of the day, people are going to create opinions about you regardless, because they're not going to get both sides of the story. They're going to listen to the person they have the most access to.
For sure.
And that's just what it is. And if I had to take the evil of the two, take the better, I would say I am not here to be silent about anything, because I know what it does to people when you are silent and you withhold information. And I know how it feels to be done too. And that's just the reality of the situation.
I have a question for you.
I have a question as well, actually.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Has your heart on the matter changed because it's been done to you? Because you said you've been on both sides, which means you've withheld
Yeah,
things.
that's a fair point. Because when I wasn't on the other side, I use it as a mechanism for defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, well, I don't really want to hurt nobody, so I'm gonna stay silent about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing this the best. This is the best for everybody in a situation, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Versus l- understanding like in life there's loss. If you tell the truth, it's better to lose something and probably even in the future have some semblance of it coming back versus totally just not giving it a chance. Because once you lay the foundation and it goes and it builds to something and then it gets ripped from you because you withheld information, that is worse than being straight up on the front end and then possibly having that person, well, you know what, I respect you for that.
Yeah.
So now we can have a real conversation. We can move differently. We can possibly see what happens in the future. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
on the front end, before it was done to me, I use it as a defense mechanism to say, you know what, I'm really like sparing people, but also realizing on the back end, like I really just like want self gratification. I
Yeah,
really
well,
want
it's
this
a
for myself.
selfish move for
Yeah.
sure.
And then my question is, nowadays when you when you come to someone with truth, I feel like they come back with it with their defenses up.
Mm-hmm.
And I know from previous episodes in the podcast, we've learned for you to be a very calm. I mean, you can be calm, but you can also be rowdy a little bit too. But
Yeah.
just like a peaceful person, protect your peace.
Mhm.
So my question is, how do you go about that conversation? Because usually, again, when you come with someone just trying to let them know how you feel, they get combative.
Mm-hmm.
So then it becomes something more than what it should be.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, I get it. One thing I've been working on and one thing I've learned, and I've practiced it in certain situations with certain people, but there have been certain people that I just can't practice it with. It's not what you say, it's how you say it to a person. And making sure that you set not the perfect scene for it, but making sure there's a place where both of you can feel comfortable in having a conversation and leading up to it, like, hey, I really want to talk to you about something. Let's go over here. You know what I'm saying? And then taking the time to process the information and then being like, all right, I need to say it like this versus being rah all in your face with it. Even if it's something that you just totally like, it's so disrespectful. It's so wrong. And everything in me is telling me to really like be up in your face and really get and jump down your throat. But knowing the fact that it doesn't do anything for you, doesn't do anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
It only reinforces the habits that I'm trying to break if I do it like that. So in order to grow, I have to reinforce the habits that I'm trying to build and create and coming to you in a manner, but saying it in a way where I'm not belittling you, but saying it to where you understand, like, this is a serious matter, dog.
Gotcha.
Like, we really
Yeah.
have to have a conversation. And I've been trying to practice. It's hard to do it with certain people because everybody, some people have thick skin. Some people have skin that's, paper thin.
Mhm.
So it's hard to gauge and vary people. And then, at the end of the day, some people are some bitches, man. I'm just keep it like 100.
All right.
You feel me?
Okay.
But yeah, that's how I try to be better in that situation.
All right.
Whoa.
All we can do is try and be better.
That's all we can do. But
All right.
I love that.
Healing over habits. That's what I say.
That was some
That's some
real-
heavy stuff, right?
That was some heavy stuff, but some real shit.
It was real. And
And
speaking
with
of
that-
real,
No,
let's
yeah,
get
yeah.
real and talk. But I'm gonna flip it. I mean, that's a little, I would say, a little outward movement and how you move and engage with the community and people that you're in relationship with and all those things. I'm gonna take it within because peace starts within you.
Yes.
It's not something that you can get outside of yourself if you don't have it with you first, right? So something that I have been practicing since we've been on break is, and I don't know if y'all have heard of this, but self-soothing exercises. Have y'all heard of this term?
Yeah, I have.
I
Like,
don't think so.
sir,
Well, I mean,
I'm
Say,
being
Jen.
for
listening
real.
to the
Okay,
words, you
my bad.
stupid, you
My bad.
Byron,
My
stupid, you
bad. My
stupid.
bad. Okay, I'm done. I'm
Byron
done.
is
I'm done.
always in the gutter.
Self-soothing.
He's always in the
Self-soothing
gutter.
exercises you said?
So basically, if you think about all the five senses and how you can really tap in, so you have to be mindful. It's a mindfulness practice basically. But like when you're having those moments where you just need to decompress, be by yourself, like silence the noise, silence the naysayers, whatever you want to call it. Like, are we taking the time to do that for ourselves? Because that's how we better show up for others, right? And what I mean by that is like, so sight, smell, taste, sound, touch, right? Five
Okay.
senses, we got it, right,
Yeah,
Byron?
you're going to have to remind me, but go.
Okay. So literally, it's like, it's that term, are you stopping to smell the roses? Like, I think, like you said, you've been a busybody since we've been on break. Like, are you taking the time to stop and sit down so you don't fall into holes and
Wow.
really, too soon?
Pause.
Too soon? Okay.
Yeah.
Not holes.
Oh.
Wow. See what I mean? It's just okay. But like, maybe it's so that could be like the smell, or maybe it's lighting your favorite candle and just relaxing and sitting still and being still. There's something that I've started doing which seems kind of odd, but I sit where I can look out the window, and so it's like every day I look for like three things that I haven't seen the day before. But like if you're moving so fast and you got all this noise, like you don't notice those things. Or, mindfully eating, which I think is kind of odd because I'm greedy and I like to eat, but like slowly eating. I know you ain't saying clock it, Byron, because the way you tore out them wings 5 seconds ago
It was only 4 of them.
was
He was eating the cartilage.
diabolical.
That's cool.
Was diabolical. But I don't know. Is this something that y'all practice? Would you be into it? Is it something you're willing to try in the new year? Like just to slow down and reset, It's a mindfulness practice, so it's hard, like put some meditation music on, get out that journal that I got you, Jeron, that you probably haven't even opened.
I
Uh,
haven't.
huh?
Huh?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And write a few words of gratitude for the day. Like these are things that I've been implementing into my day to day. And it's like small, subtle things that really help you show up better, right? For the job, for the community that you're involved in. So yeah, it all starts with you. Byron, you said you do this. Like seriously, do you do it or you just being funny?
Yeah, I know. I'm for real. Like, if I don't do it consciously, I do it unconsciously, because what really slows me down, and it could be cliche or whatever, but the people that have dogs know this. My dogs slow me down a lot, and they allow me to be one with nature. There'll be times where people that's been to my apartment complex, when you go into the entrance gate, there's a grass all along the front entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And there are times, and my dogs are trained not to run out to the street, so I can let them off the leash when traffic is coming on the other side of the street in the grass. But there'll be times, and I have pictures of it, where I can just sit, shirt off, feet in earth, like no shoes on.
Frolicking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And just breathe and sit down, phone on D&D, even if I take my phone out because I'll be taking pictures of them. But just to breathe and walk and listen, sometimes I'll listen to some music,
Yeah.
and just be one with the earth. And that's really helped me a lot to calm down in certain situations.
That's grounding. That's what they call grounding.
Another thing I do is I like to turn on some R&B and give me some tea with some I love, people that know me know I love candles. I don't spend a lot of money on stuff, but I spend money on candles. They be like $50-$60 candles.
Hey.
Oh, you
feel
got
me?
that big money.
No,
Big
I
money.
like good. I
No.
like good, long lasting candles from the Sample House, my favorite. Whatever, candle store. But those are two instances that I do, and then also, I don't have a toxic relationship or a thing for fame when it comes to running. Running is a place where I can be, and I turn into a lot of different people when I'm running. I turn into sweet. I'm singing R&B Byron. I turn into trap Byron.
Oh, Lord.
I turn into gangster Webby Bootsy Byron. Like, those are times for me where I just be and I enjoy. I smell. I be one with everything, and of course, I love food, so I be tasting stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, being out running outside is different than running inside. I think that's why
Oh, for
people
sure.
dread
yeah,
the tread. They call it the dread mill. Like, because you do it, it taps in all the senses, right?
it's good for speed work though.
Okay.
It'll get you right.
Yeah.
What
What
about
about you,
you?
Jay?
Jared gonna say
What
no because he be moving too fast.
you already know my answer. Would I perform self-soothing
Yo,
activities? Yes.
yo.
You stupid. You stupid. You
I
stupid.
agree.
You know, something. But do I? No. Because I am just way too heavily involved with everything, with my life, with my friends, with my family, with work, with social lives. Like, how am I supposed to incorporate self-soothing when I got birthday dinners, I got game night birthday dinners,
I
I
mean,
got birthday karaoke. Like, I'm celebrating all my people. I'm loving on them. And
but
I
who's
mean,
loving
yes,
on
I need to
you?
and I knew that was coming, and that's what I was gonna say next. I know that I need to love on myself, but in certain ways, I think me, which sounds so silly, like just even thinking about it. But I think in certain ways, me loving on myself is loving on my people.
No, that
Because
doesn't sound silly. That's
And I feel
that for
yeah.
sure.
that's community.
That's community, but you still have to show up. So like you're showing up to all these things tired, hurt, and hobbling.
You ain't lying.
I mean, sure, do your people appreciate that because they know what you've been through? Yes, but I think they would also appreciate if you took the time to like rest
Yeah.
and recover.
Let's
And,
let,
and, and also like I think that you have a community because you have a lot of friends. And I think also being from Dallas is a whole nother thing because
Yes, it
it's like
is.
you be everywhere and people. Like we went to the fair and he ran into 15 people.
Oh my
I'm like, we
gosh.
can't even get through the fair because it's a high school reunion up in here for Jeron. But so I think that's an added layer to it.
For
But
sure.
they would understand, if it was like a no to something. Even if you wanted to go, and I think sometimes you do go and you just don't stay that long, So I mean, you
Hmm.
still do it, but I would encourage you to try.
you can try for sure, but I think there's a time period, and the people at the coffee shop know where there was a time where you were sitting still. So now you're in this position where you really out here grinding,
Yeah.
and a lot of motion is happening for you, a lot of good motion. So yes, it's very important for you to rest, just based on how you look today with your leg and all that. But also, I
That's the best.
understand the grind that you have just sitting with you at the coffee shop and what you was going through at a certain period of your time, trying to figure it out, not knowing, what's my next move. Now you know what your next move and you're in it.
Yeah.
So now you constantly in motion and you're also trying to juggle life and friends and relationships and dating and all that stuff. And it could be a lot. But I think overall, just looking at you and then you just freaking PR'd like heavily in the
Yeah,
race.
he
Let's
You're
wild.
go.
managing
How?
it
I don't
very
know.
well. But to Amber's point, your health is the most important thing to us. But I see you grinding. I see you managing well. So I'm not too worried about you. I
I'm
know
not
you got to
worried.
worry about your
I get the
strong
point.
friends. Worry about your
Yeah.
strong friends. But when I say I'm not worried about you, I'm not worried about you because I can tell you're in that mode and you're healthy.
I get the points.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it, because I'm hard headed and I really do need to focus on myself sometimes. Just, sit up, chill, relax. But
You
my
can do
mind
those
is always racing.
you can do those self-soothing exercises. They get you right.
I am.
Oh.
We is. You know
Oh,
what?
We
I
go
got
to
something for that.
And we're moving on from that. What's next, Jeron?
I was getting active with that, and so we gonna get into some fit happens
I
and get
am
active
weak.
Oh, about to
with
cry.
that.
Oh Lord.
So I don't know. Usually, I don't like to give people, they free platform, but I think it's just easier to say the artist's name just to make the conversation a little bit more understandable and relatable. So I don't know if y'all seen that the artist Gunna,
Mhm.
he had his little 5K run club or whatever you want to call it, activity thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was pretty interesting, seeing how he pops up to different cities and, you get a little run in, a little walk in, maybe you'll meet him, get a little photo op, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side, my question is, and I'm not saying that run clubs are dying, but do you think that event or events, because there was multiple, but do you think that event might have revitalized run clubs, or do you think that people, not, this isn't being shady at all, but do you think that people did it for, the looks and for the cameo, for the pics, or like, what's y'all thoughts on that? I think it was pretty cool ultimately, but is there a flip, a pro, a con, or
um, I mean, to me, I mean, I look at it. I can look at it both ways. Running is hot right now, and why not capitalize on the profits that's running is bringing?
yes,
People want to run world majors. People want to run halves, marathons. They seeing all this stuff popping up, and people are noticing that. Um, Ghana has been on a He's been transforming his body. Right, he's been running. For me, I think it was just an opportunity for him to capitalize on it. Start. Why not? If I'm a work out and be fit, why not make some money while doing it?
might as well.
Basically, I think the run club itself, for him to pop up, is basically him just making an appearance. That's where the money comes from, right? Also on that side as well, running has become a thing where, and it's starting to get dangerous, right? Running is so popular, a lot of influencers want to do it and want to
Mm-hmm.
capitalize on it, and the meaning of running is starting to get watered down because why are you running 2 marathons in 2 months? Why are you running 5 marathons in 1 year?
Yeah.
Not understanding that just running one marathon for 1 year, it takes a lot on your body. People not realizing like marathon takes your soul. It takes
It
everything.
snatches
You
your
feel me?
soul.
Snatch.
And people and people can go out here that that train for a marathon, for that first marathon, and run a sub 3 or something like that, or even a sub 4, and they're like, oh, I trained for this and this is my first marathon, but that's cool, and everybody can see the glitz and the glam to
Right.
do that, because a lot of things play into part to be able to do certain things.
Yeah.
Genetics, all that stuff, but not understanding like the real process and the respect. And I said this on one of my posts, I respect running too much to take from it. You feel me? Like, if I'm going to run a marathon, I'm going to train for it appropriately. I'm going to make sure I am ready. I'm not going to sit here and try to run 4 or 5 marathons just for clicks or for likes, or like when I do content from my runs, when I'm training, you get the before, you may get mid-run vibes, and you get the after. That is it. I'm not on my phone.
Don't be hating.
1 mile, 2, 3, 4 miles in, and I'm really trying to
Don't
get to
be
work.
hating.
But to say this, to keep it on topic with the run club with Ghana, to me, I think it's just an opportunity to make an appearance. Some money grab. There's an opportunity for run clubs to get eyes on their run club if they are not getting a lot of views right now. So if you promote the fact that you have Ghana come into your run club in a certain city, people gonna want to come there, and then there's a possibility that you may get some people that will stay
that longevity.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
these run clubs have an opportunity to pay Ghana to make an appearance, because I've looked at it. The medals are trash. That's number one. Let's keep it 100. Them cheap
Stick
medals,
on stickers.
Woo, they making a profit. But yeah, I mean, it's a money grab at the end of the day. Sorry, I went off on a little tangent.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
with the responsibility
You
of
spoke
running
for
them.
me too, because
Yeah.
I don't have much skin in the game on that. Because who's gonna? Anyways,
That's wild.
I'm very geriatric.
Geriatric millennial.
But I think I heard about it.
Mhm.
I don't see any problem with it. I mean, there's other celebrities, artists that have done similar things. I think they have certain similar, you know, branding deals with apps and things like that, where you'll hear their voice if you've, further along in your training, and they'll pop up. I can't who's. Yeah, I think Noah Lyles popped up
Oh,
on my
Come on, Noah.
Adidas because I had completed so many activities and it didn't like a wrapped type of thing and he popped up, great job. I'm like, okay, Noah. But like I get it. I think everybody's why is different. If your why is to run 5 marathons in a month, more power to you. I think I got one and done in me,
I'm
because it
on.
does snatch your soul. But yeah, I mean, it's gotten big. It that can be dangerous because I think when it seemingly looks like everybody's doing it, then you think you could
Hmm.
just get up, roll out of your bed, and run a marathon or a half or whatever, and it's just not. That's just not the case.
Ain't happening.
So that can be dangerous, but also like with anything, do your research. Um, but yeah, yeah, I think it's just a sign of the times and what we are and influencers
There's no
influence.
self, like, people are not happy with themselves. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a little tangent a little
What are
bit.
you
Speak
saying?
on it.
And I think if you are, I get it. Health and fitness is a big thing. But if you decide, just if you just wake up and you're like, oh man, everybody's running. What's going on? Everybody's running. And then you using it as a way to expand your social media versus really like understanding the work and the process that it takes to run
Yeah.
in general, I just don't feel that. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, yeah,
again,
people are
this is
lying
a
and
place.
cheating their way through
Yeah,
races.
this
So,
is this
I
is a
mean,
place
I get
where
it. Like
this
people
is
aren't happy with themselves.
yeah, this is a
Yeah.
place where, this is my opinion, and whether it's right or wrong, but if you're using this in a way to cover up a lot of the things that you don't like about yourself and not really doing it to make life changing sustainable things in your life, I, what's the point, man? Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be popular. Are you still going to be running?
Well, that's
am i
their
am I
business,
still going
though.
to be able to get on your social media, and especially for the people that you've influenced and that you now have a following? And not saying that people should depend on you, but if you just doing this for the wrong reasons, that can cause somebody else to
Mm.
stop, because
Do you think they care about that?
I know they don't
I
care
don't
Okay,
about
think
so
that,
I
but
so.
mean, I
that's
think that
I
point. I
know,
mean, I get your point,
but
but I think
that's just a
it's
moral.
moot. Like they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your why is to gain followers and to run up your social media likes, you're winning because you're doing it. Period. Like I don't think they care about the aftermath, right? If
I
that's
don't
if
think so
that's
either.
not the why. People that are doing it to get in shape and because it's like you can't, you know, live without it. There could be some commentary about that too. Like
Mhm.
why are you so into it? You know that you could be addicted to fitness.
Yep.
So I think yeah, I mean it could go either way for
I thought it,
sure.
I thought it was interesting personally. It was funny, because I know people were trying to get tickets like they were trying to get J's.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, I didn't get one.
Yeah.
But do you? And honestly, I was really more so the way that I see it is really from a participant perspective,
Yeah.
because it's just like you're not out here trying to get these miles
Right.
in.
Like you out
And
here huffing and
yeah,
puffing
yeah, 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 yeah.
at mile
Literally,
one and a half.
point.
You
If
feel me?
that, if that,
You feel me?
yeah.
Like you
Like
really
literally,
not out here running.
you are out here if you're walking, if that, just trying to get a picture with the artist. Which I mean, I'm not mad at you. This might
Y'all
be
is a mess.
the person you look up to.
Y'all is a
Your
mess.
idol, your Michael Jackson of the century. I don't know, but it's just like
Look,
don't
what's
be out here fronting like you running a 5K.
I'm gonna
Just say
pretend like
you
I can
here
run a
to meet
5K. Let
your
let
celebrity
what's his
artist.
name show up to the run? What's the
Who?
boxer?
You
Shoot,
talking about Anthony Joshua?
I'll run it. I'll run an ultra, baby. Hey, hey.
Not the
Then we,
ultra.
and then we're gonna have to figure it out because we don't know what gonna happen to you try to run ultra.
Look, I ain't run no
Mm-mm.
ultra. Take that. I'm gonna cut that out.
You need some help. We ain't cutting nothing out. This is
Okay.
raw, unfiltered.
Keep it real all day. Keep it real all day, Amarande.
That's my name.
Okay. Well, let's keep it moving, man.
Keep it moving,
Let's
Byron.
keep it moving. We're gonna go to Adulting 101. I guess we can stay along the lines. It's something that I've been tapping into, or I've been doing for a long time, just because of the way I've grown up. Discipline. I want to talk about discipline. So What are some things that you feel like right now in your life you have the most discipline at, and then what are some things that you could do a lot better with having discipline in certain areas of your life?
Skip.
What you mean?
I could do a lot better with the discipline.
There's got to be certain things like you go through the day, and man, I should fold them clothes, but I ain't really about to fold them. You can be more disciplined in that. Like, and maybe that's just me because I enjoy folding clothes.
I do too.
I hate folding clothes.
See that? See?
I do.
But I don't want to be more. I don't want to be better at folding clothes. So
Oh, well, I mean, this is
I'd
an
rather
example.
like somebody else do it and put them away from me.
Well, okay. Well, you got big money.
Oh, I'm surrounded by big baller shot callers.
You feel me? Go ahead, Amber Rane.
More discipline at ankle mobility. More
some real stuff.
discipline at not buying cookies. I don't know. Like,
I always stump one of y'all.
I mean,
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's some things.
Okay.
I think it always leans toward like. Yeah, I don't know. Skip me. Go ahead, Jeron.
I don't think for me, I mean, sometimes you do stump us, but in this moment, I don't think I'm stumped. I think it's just more so the extra realization, like, dang, you just moving, like,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's not a bad thing. And I always tell myself this is that I'm not the best at forward planning, forward thinking. I mean, if I say, hey, in 6 months, I'm going to do this, then I'll do that. And it's going to be the best thing I've ever done. But it's like, oh, well, in 5 years, maybe I should get a house, or maybe I should, do this or do that. Like, I don't really think that far ahead. So just a lot of your questions sometimes just makes me realize, like, I'm just grooving through life. And I mean, I'm enjoying it, but sheesh, I need to get.
Because Byron is on his big bro.
He owns something.
He's on that stat. He just turned 35, so now he thinks he's an
35.
honorary 35.
Big bro. Apparently, I'm big bro.
Status.
Big young big bro.
So now he's all into this mindset of.
I love it though for him.
Elevation.
I've been like this though. I like structure, in a sense. Like, not saying that I can't function when there's no structure, but I like certain things in my house a certain way. So I'm very disciplined and organized in my place in a certain way where I can find things, I can touch things, and when somebody messes with that, I get a little aggravated.
Who would be messing with it? Kevin Ablaze.
I'm just saying, like, I'm very disciplined with my training. Of course, everybody know that. Where I can be more disciplined in and be better at is, and I've been tapping into that, is a big one, is going home more and spending more time with my family. Because as I've gotten older, I've spent a lot less time with them. And then there was a certain period in my life where I got so far from there that I lost myself, became something that I wasn't. I lost my values. I lost my structure. And that poured into a lot of different areas of my life, friends, family, relationships, like that, not having that closeness to them, especially my aunt, because we didn't talk for like 2 years. I think it was 2 years. That left a void in my life. And I was just outside going, like, I just didn't know what to do. So making sure that I stay close to my family is something that can be more disciplined in.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one, as long as you have a healthy relationship with your family. Because there's some people that don't.
Well, yeah, some people.
But yeah, I'm gonna think about it. I'll put it in my journal. How about that? I'm gonna think about it and write it down. I'll circle back.
Okay.
I mean, there's the biggest hurdle right now for me is, I don't enjoy working out. I enjoy eating.
Hello.
I enjoy being able to move and be agile, and I enjoy moving my body and being able to go on vacation and go on a hike and walk the steps and all that. So it's like I work out and I do these things not because I love it, and because, like Byron, he gets up at 3 a.m. and he just can't wait to go to the gym. No,
that's wild.
That is not me.
Is it wild or the truth?
Because I need to, because I have a lifestyle that I want to live, because I want to be healthy, as I get older, and and all the things. So the discipline really comes in like showing up every single day for myself. whether that's through the gym, whether that's through my diet, whether that's through, being a good mom, daughter, sister, family member, friend, whatever that is, like just showing up and continuously doing it day in and day out without griping, honestly. Because it's like I get to do these things and I have to. And I've been really trying to focus on my positive self talk, especially during this marathon training, because every other day I'm like, I'll be on the cheer squad. Like every other day I'm like, I
You
love
got
it.
it
I
though.
love holding up a sign. I love making a poster. Like
Yeah.
I can do that.
You got it.
But then other days I'm like, I can envision myself crossing the finish line. You know what I mean? And grabbing and snatching that medal.
Yes,
You already-
And
you
marathon.
wearing
already
that medal
won.
for the next week. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
You
it's
already
like other
won.
days. So I think the discipline just comes within. I'm keeping it within. I've been on this always tapping back in because I think more of the conflict that we have is internal. It's with ourselves and not other people. It's like literally it starts with us. So
Yeah.
if that could be the discipline, I guess I'll say that.
Yeah. I mean, to say mine officially is just the things I could work on is just setting goals.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be. And some things that I've just been very disciplined at is not much, but I guess going to sleep early and getting
Okay.
up on time.
That's good.
Because I'm not getting to work, 5 minutes before I'm getting there an hour. Well, in this industry, I have to get there that early, but getting there an hour before and knocking out my tasks, knocking out my duties. So I've been very proud of that because there's been times where I'm staying up till 2 a.m., midnight.
Yeah.
And expecting myself to wake up, refresh, and able to get the day done. So I'm knocking stuff down bit by bit, chip by chip, but we're gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna write some goals down, and we're gonna make this thing
Yeah.
work. We're gonna make it
2026 is
happen.
knocking at the door. Hello. Is
Literally.
anyone home?
Mm,
I know that's right.
yeah.
Y'all ready for a little game?
I'm ready.
Let's
This
do
is
it.
like a Christmas holiday edition game. Now, it's word association, but there are rules. Byron, listen up.
Oh gosh,
because
she's
you're
trying
the
to
rule
set us up
breaker.
again.
You're
Oh.
the rule breaker. This is a word association Christmas edition.
All right.
However,
Mm.
it's only two words you can say: naughty or nice.
Okay.
When you hear
Okay.
this word,
I dig it.
okay?
Say less.
I'm eyeing you, Byron, because you don't listen and you gonna say something else.
I'm gonna say naughty or nice.
Okay. Eggnog,
Naughty.
regifting.
Naughty.
Nice.
Okay. Mall Santas,
Nice.
last minute shopping.
Naughty.
Y'all both said naughty?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, so y'all be on time with your shopping?
I try.
I mean, that's if I'm shopping.
This guy.
See what I mean?
That's naughty.
Fake snow.
uh,
I don't know about
yeah.
that. Fake snow?
Mhm.
Give me the real
Nice.
snow.
I don't know.
I guess nice.
I'm gonna say
Uh-huh.
nice because man, that real snow ain't what it is,
You ain't lied.
especially if you got to travel in it. Singing loudly in public.
Nice.
Nice.
Ugly Christmas sweaters.
Nice.
Carolers at your door.
Naughty.
Nice. Yeah. You said naughty?
Yeah.
What?
Has that ever happened?
No. It's
But I
just
don't
a
want these
Hallmark movie.
strangers singing at my door.
Just Hallmark movie.
It's never happened, but it's like that would be so cool.
No. What you I'm gonna go play me some Lil Boosie then.
Okay.
We're gonna play we're gonna play some Gucci Mane.
Matching family pajamas.
Nice.
What'd you say?
Naughty.
Yeah, and I said nice.
Okay. Jeron.
Wait, what?
Byron, you just being treacherous. Last one. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey edition.
Nice.
I mean naughty.
No, it's not part of it.
That's why I switched it up.
All right.
All right. Well, before you end that,
Yes.
this is me just coming up with some stuff on the fly because I didn't know she was going to play this game. But when you ask these questions, I feel like sometimes you're not involved.
Yeah.
So with that, I want to ask you kind of the same, but you have to choose one or the other. Does that make sense? And it's Christmas edition. Does that make sense?
Do you have a game for me or the same?
I
game?
have the same question. Well, I have questions for you. You just tell me which one do you prefer.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
get it
right.
right.
So, unlit tree or pre-lit tree?
Uh,
Choose,
neither.
you got to choose one.
I brought
Yeah.
my own. What
Them
you
the
mean,
rules.
unlit?
Like,
Them the rules.
like it doesn't come lit. It doesn't come with the lights
Oh, unlit.
installed. Okay, cool, bet. Candy cane, peppermint candy cane or flavored candy cane.
Flavored.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Flavored.
He learning a lot about you right now.
If you got any, let me know, because now I'm struggling. Okay, and I'm looking at the tree, so
I mean,
this is gonna give me
y'all,
one.
I decorate for the holidays, so yeah.
Tree topper or non-tree topper?
Tree topper.
You ain't got
Mine
one.
doesn't have one because it's sitting over there because I have a malfunction with the length of the. It lights up and has to
Length
plug.
length is an issue.
Length ain't an issue now. But this one plugs in, and where the outlet is positioned, it doesn't stay on the tree. So
Okay.
it's not on there, but I have one.
Okay. Got you. And then actually my last one.
And length can be an issue, but depending on the length.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Act
it's
out.
which you know, it's how
Act
you work
out.
with it.
Merry Christmas.
And then the last one, I guess it really just depends on what the gift is. But wrapped present or in a gift
bag.
Okay.
The wrapped presents are stressful for me. I prefer to throw it in a bag.
She ain't really about no Christmas. She ain't really about no Christmas. You got to get the nostalgia of opening a gift and not knowing what is up in that thing.
You don't know what's in the bag.
Staple that thing.
I'm just looking now.
If you got
Staple that thing.
Man, them staples ain't gonna hold me back. But that gift wrap is.
Okay.
All right, but y'all got
that
anything
was good.
to add?
Thanks, Jeron, for including me in the game.
I had to.
I appreciate you.
My little play on it.
Yeah.
But y'all got anything to add before we get up out of here?
No, we felt like we've been here for a long time. What the clock say? How many minutes?
We're still under an hour.
That's crazy.
Barely 4 minutes. You know, you be long-winded.
That's wild.
But all right, so we ended this on some Christmas talks, which means that we're grateful, we're appreciative, and we are appreciative of y'all for rocking with us this whole 2025. We thank y'all. It has been an amazing season.
Yeah.
An amazing year.
Yo.
And cheers to 2026. But
absolutely.
With that being said, cheers to 2026.
Yeah.
We will be wrapping up this year with the podcast.
Yes.
So we will not be, bringing the podcast into the new year, but it has brought us so much laughter, so much things to talk about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just eye-opening things. And Amber, I appreciate you for, bringing us into your space and allowing us to be a part of this, because it really has been a great time.
Yeah. It has been an outlet. It has brought me joy. It's brought me some I've shaken my head more in these conversations than ever. But no, it's been a great year. I mean, we podcasters, y'all. Like,
hey.
we podcasters.
Yeah.
But life be lifing, and sometimes a pivot is necessary. So, but 2026 is knocking at the door, and we're ready. We're ready.
Life be lifing, and we still be rocking, because we still gonna rock with each other.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why y'all looking at me?
What you got, Byron B?
I'm the big dog. Grew to be the alpha of the litter.
Okay.
You feel me? No, and also in all seriousness, the story goes, we all frequent a lot at the coffee shop, and Amber had a brainchild where, like, hey, we should start a podcast, man. You say something, you're like, yeah, whatever, man. We had these talks at the coffee shop, but we actually made it happen. And that's something we'll always, even as we get older into our lives, we'll be able to look back on and have that out in the cloud and atmosphere and say, we really did that. We were able to talk our ish and have fun while doing it.
Yeah.
And it's love, man. Y'all really showed up for us and showed out, and having an opportunity to say a goodbye is a very important thing. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You're going to still see us around.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be far.
We still going to be able to have, if you want to have a conversation with us, please, by all means.
Open ears.
We're not hard to find.
But we all transitioning. Who knows, man? We might have a special episode one day.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna put it out there.
Put it out there. Okay.
Nothing never dies. And this is not a death, but this is just life is lifing, as Amber would say.
Yeah.
And we still gonna be out here talking our ish, man.
Definitely. And so with that, you ain't gotta go home, but if you've been sticking with us for this entire year, you know our famous and infamous one-liner on the way out.
Yeah.
So if you know it, say it with me on the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye.
See what I mean?
Yeah.